Ladies and gentlemen, Decaf Nation, welcome back to the channel, and happy 4th of July. It's about midnight, and I am super excited. I'm very patriotic. As you know, NASCAR is an extremely patriotic sport. That's kind of what it's known for. It's a big thing in the sport. And I was going to play you courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith on my bassoon. But unfortunately, my bassoon is in the shop right now, so I guess I'll just talk to you guys about NASCAR, I suppose. So, a couple things before we get started here. I got a new headset, so I'm sorry if I sound a little weird or different. You're going to have to get used to it, I guess, because my old mic broke. So, I got a new mic. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. And also, I just want to let you know that this video is going to be extremely biased because I just got home from World of Outlaws and it was phenomenal. It was the greatest show on dirt, and that's their tagline, and it definitely lived up to the hype. It was awesome. I definitely would recommend going if there's an event in your area, and tomorrow at 7, I want to say, on CBS Sports, World of Outlaws is going to be live from Cedar Lake Speedway, so you should definitely check that out if you're not hanging out and grilling with your family or whatever. So, yeah, I currently have a massive mental, metaphysical boner for dirt racing, so we're going to be talking about dirt racing today in NASCAR Heat. And I apologize for the gameplay. I'm really bad at racing dirt in NASCAR Heat, but I do think it's phenomenal. I'm really excited for NASCAR Heat 5 dirt. And I think that dirt racing in NASCAR Heat kind of gets a bad rep. And I think it's partially because when you open up career, that's the first thing you have to do. It's not anymore because you can choose what you want to do, but it's not NASCAR, right? It's not the Xtreme Dirt Tour is not a sanctioned NASCAR series, and it's not NASCAR, and it's the first thing you do in career, so I think that kind of rubs people the wrong way, and it's definitely a lot different than any of the other gameplay in the game, but I think that it's really fun, and I think it's good for the game, to be honest. I grew up, and I'm sure a lot of you guys did too, playing Dirt to Daytona and Road to Knoxville on the PS2 and stuff. And unfortunately, my PS2 broke, and I'm looking for a new one. But I think about those games. I watch YouTube about those games like all the time. And we just need a good dirt racing game on current gen consoles. And I think that NASCAR kind of has achieved that, actually, with the Xtreme Dirt Tour. The gameplay for these things is actually pretty realistic. It's pretty good. Like the models for the cars are good. They look like actual late models, and the cars drive like late models. They don't drive like a NASCAR, and they shouldn't, because that's not how late models drive. They drive, they kind of drift in the corners, and it's a completely different beast than anything else in the game. And I think that's good. I think it's healthy. And, when NASCAR games get stale? When every single aspect of the game is the same. Like if you ran just Cup Series, every day for a year, like let's say NASCAR Heat 5 released on July 10th with just the Cup Series, and you had to play it every single day. How long do you think you'd last? Not very long. I don't think, because it's the same thing over and over, and there's obviously different tracks and stuff and that kind of stuff, but the Cup Series and the Xfinity are basically the same, right? They're basically the same, and trucks are pretty different. They're different. They feel heavier, they feel bulkier, and they drive differently than the Cup cars do, and that the Xfinity series do. But then a level below, you have the Xtreme Dirt Tour cars. And they are completely different. And, they're loose and they feel light. And sometimes they feel kind of out of control. You don't always feel like you're in control of the dirt cars when you're in them. And it's just a good time. It's a good time. I love going on online servers with my friends and just balling up on Xtreme Dirt Tour. We don't do it all the time, and that's the key. We don't do it all the time, but we do it some of the time. And I would love to see, honestly, I don't have the Tony Stewart All-Star Sprint Cup race or whatever. Not Sprint Cup, Sprint Car, whatever that game. I would love to check that out, honestly. I don't know if it's good or not. I haven't watched anything on that game, but I've thought about picking it up a few times. Ultimately, kind of gone against it every single time, but I wonder if it's good. Let me know down in the comments if that game is good. But I just need some dirt racing, and it's realistic to career too, because if you think about it, most drivers, right, get their start from either go-karts or dirt, or most likely go-karts and then dirt. Like that kind of builds up. You don't obviously start just at the top. You have to fight to the top in career mode, and I think that's cool. Like a lot of people I know have been talking about like they want the Whelen series back or whatever, but I don't like that idea. The Whelen series you could throw in as a fifth series, I guess, but I like the Dirt series better than the Whelen series, to be honest, because of one reason, and I've stressed this, I've said this so many times in this video, but it's different. It's a different beast, it's a different machine, it's a completely different game mode. It feels like a different game. It doesn't even feel like the same game when you're driving a dirt car compared to a normal car. Like, I think that's really, really good for the game, to be honest. So, that's my overall thoughts on the Xtreme Dirt Tour NASCAR Heat games. And I'm actually excited to play it in NASCAR Heat 5, to be honest. And I apologize if I've basically ranted incoherently for 7 minutes, because I am exhausted. It's super late at night, and I have a tee time for golf tomorrow morning at 6:50, and I really need some sleep, but I wanted to put out a video for you guys. Can't skip the 4th of July, NASCAR is the biggest hub, probably, of any sport for the 4th of July, and I'm honestly, I'm watching, obviously, I'm going to watch the Xfinity race tomorrow, and I'm probably going to watch the IndyCar race as well. And I'm excited to see what they do for the pre-race festivities. I mean, for the Xfinity series, because you know they're gonna do it well. A lot of people say that NASCAR has the best pre-race festivities of any sport, and I agree. To be honest, I'm really excited what they do. They'll probably do some kind of tribute to the troops or something like that. I'm really excited. So yeah, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my stuff. It really means the world to me, honestly, that you guys do this. Even on the 4th of July, you're probably watching this on the 4th of July. You might be watching it after, but like the fact that you take time out of your holiday to watch my stuff means the world to me. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a terrific day. Don't forget what it's about, obviously. Have fun with your family, have fun barbecuing, but don't forget, you probably, if you're watching this video, right, maybe you don't, but I'm assuming that you live in America, because basically, the biggest spot for NASCAR is in America, and, don't forget that you live in a great country, one of the best countries, and, it's just something to praise God for every day. So, yeah, love the country, love your family, love God, and that's all you really need in life, I guess. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a splendid, splendid day. And yeah, stay safe today. Stay safe, for the rest of the weekend. Stay safe forever. Don't die. Yeah, love you guys. I will see you guys next time.